Marshmallow tastes just like it should. They look more like the picture on the box than I thought, except they look like a wrinkled old man. Happy birthday, everybody, and welcome to Cerealsly, where we take cereals seriously. It's-a me, Alex! And just like a famous plumber that we all know and love, I have an older brother who is also quite a bit lankier than me. My brother, Stevie, and I grew up in the classic original NES era, and we'd spend countless hours playing on our old CRT television. The thing was, I was pretty good at video games, but my brother Stevie wasn't as good. So often I would play and finally beat a level or defeat a boss, but then Stevie, who had just been sitting there, would yell, "We did it!" And as a kid, I was always like, a little annoyed, like, we didn't do anything. But as an adult, I've come to fully embrace that sentiment. With everything in life, we need that brother or friend by our side to share every glory with. Triumph isn't about me, it's about we. That's the feeling I have with this channel, in fact. Just getting this thing up and running, being 8 episodes in is a huge deal. We did it, friends! Now, if you have siblings who were less skilled but just as enthusiastic about a hobby you had as a kid, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Today on Cerealsly, we're going to be a little more timely than we've ever been before, because other than a completely coincidental mention of Ant-Man on the day that the new Ant-Man movie came out, which wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be, by the way, Ant-Man. Anyway, we've never had a down-to-the-day lineup of a cereal and a cultural moment. Well, today that changes, because today marks the day that the Super Mario Bros. Movie is released in theaters, and in its honor, we're going to be reviewing the Super Mario cereal that was released in 2017. Which itself coincided with the release of the Nintendo Switch game, Super Mario Odyssey. Now, if you're new to the channel, you may be thinking, doesn't cereal have an expiration date? Isn't eating cereal from 2017 a little gross? The answers to those questions are yes, but then no. We've proven with a few other collectible cereals on this channel already, it's totally okay to stretch the expiration date. The cereal, it might be a little bit stale, but really, there are so many chemicals in cereal that it usually tastes wonderfully preserved. So thanks for caring enough about me to be worried or at least grossed out or whatever you were feeling. Now, as I mentioned, I grew up playing the original Super Mario Bros. Game on the Nintendo Entertainment System, but it's Super Mario Bros. 3 for me. I still rank Super Mario Bros. 3 as one of my top favorite video games ever. The tie-in with the movie The Wizard got kids like me so pumped up that I literally had dreams about Super Mario Bros. 3 in the month leading up to its release. All right, well, I have got the Super Mario cereal with me. It doesn't say Super Mario Brothers cereal, just says Super Mario cereal. That's interesting. And like I said, it came out in connection with the Nintendo Switch game Super Mario Odyssey, which is why Mario is wearing this cap. In just a second, I'll get to that. But actually, I gotta say, I love this because they went all in with the graphic design for this. I know this is probably a stock image of Mario, but they at least drew him with a spoon and looking down happily at his bowl of cereal. It's a really nice cereal-connected design. I'm actually pretty impressed. Now let's talk about this. If you're not familiar, this hat is not Mario's normal hat. In the game, it's a special sentient hat named Cappy, and Mario can throw it at enemies. And this is weird, but then the hat possesses the enemy, sucks Mario's soul into the enemy, and then you play as whatever little enemy character that is for a while. Really disturbing now that I'm saying it out loud, but it was a really fun game where you could possess your enemies and suck souls into different beings. That's crazy. One other thing that I want to point out about this box as I'm looking at it is I know this was made by Kellogg's, but you would be hard-pressed to find that out on the box. I mean, it kind of mentions it if you've got a question or comment. Oh, down here it has the tiniest little logo in the world. That is amazing. I don't know, am I just not... I feel like I look at a lot of cereal boxes, and I think usually the name of the company is pretty prominent in what they're putting on the box. Not so with this Mario cereal. And that's especially odd because Kellogg's also gave Nintendo the opportunity to do something that no cereal box had ever done before. Instead of including a toy inside the box itself functions as a toy by digitally interacting with the Nintendo Switch as an amiibo. Now, the words in that last sentence may not have made sense to some of you, but basically there is a chip, an NFC chip, built into the box that if you scan it by putting it close to your Nintendo Switch, you get a little digital bonus in the game. I can't remember, I think it's coins or something, real tiny. But it was such an awesome little bonus for this cereal that dared to do something fun and new. And as far as I know, it's never been tried again, which is a shame. I want more electronics in my cereal. By the way, they actually reissued this cereal a little while later with a much more generic box, which is dumb, but I can't fault them. It was near the end of the lifespan of the cereal, and I'm sure that having an NFC chip inside was far more costly. But remember, the conceit of this cereal is that Mario is worthy of leaping off of our television screens and onto our breakfast tables. That somehow the joy of defeating Bowser, saving the princess, eating mushrooms would translate into a cereal bowl. But what do you think? Will the Super Mario cereal earn a "Let's go" or a "Mamma mia"? Friends, it's time to eat some cereal. All right, friends, I've got my setup all ready here. I got my bowl. We haven't done much talking about the bowl. What bowl do you use? That would be interesting. Got my spoon, and again, don't get excited, skim milk in the blue packaging from Ralph's. Time to eat some of this old cereal. Still not sticking together, that's good. Oh, let's see, a little harder to open after all these years. That's fine. Great bag. Mario, you've done it, boy. All right, let's pour this, see how it is. Uh-oh. Looks like a lot of stars, but not marshmallows. Actually, even before I pour it, I don't even dare look yet. I don't know if you can see, but the marshmallows on this box are incredibly clear and big. They've got a power-up block, they've got a pink and a green mushroom, red and green mushroom. They look phenomenal on the box. I am terrified, though, because cereal companies are notorious for over-promising the perfect shape of the marshmallows, and I think this is going to be the case. Also, the cereal pieces are like a weird star. I get it, power-up star, but the reality, they should have been coins or something round. I don't know if this spiky star thing is where it's at. They're really spiky looking at them. All right, we'll see if there's any marshmallows. Maybe. Oh, there's a couple marshmallows. If anything has suffered from being in the box since 2017, it is the marshmallows. These are shriveled up little nothings. For what it's worth, though, Mario, I did you wrong. They look fine. They look like they're what they promised to be. This, what is the flavor of this? Mixed berry cereal. Why? What does Mario have to... Maybe, I guess, no cherries he has in one of the games, but I can't think of many other berries that Mario is messing around with. Let's taste it just dry here. Yeah, I was right. It's not stale at all. This is not a young cereal. It tastes totally fine. Let me put some... Oh, yeah, here's a red mushroom. Marshmallow tastes just like it should. It does. It is my fault. It's not its fault. I actually want to give them credit. They look more like the picture on the box than I thought, except they look like a wrinkled old man. It tastes good, though. Huh. I'm telling you, I was right about these stars. They're the wrong shape. They should have gone something softer, rounder. Coins right there. They just didn't do it with this with this spiky star thing. All right, now we got the milk on it. Let's give that a try. Maybe it'll bring out the mixed berry flavor. That means nothing. That's so dumb. But let's try to get some marshmallow. Ooh, I got a couple marshmallows and the cereal. Let's give this a try. Well, listen, they probably put all their money towards that NFC chip, because this cereal is nothing at all. It is like they probably got done making the cereal And then we're like, what flavor is it? Is it berry-ish? Do we have any berry laying around that we can fool them with? Because it honestly, by the way, I remember eating this in 2017 and it tastes just like this. It's just nothing. I mean, this is not great cereal. I'm really glad for what they did with the box. This is the first cereal that I'm so happy with the box that I don't mind that it tastes like garbage. I mean, it's not garbage. It's close to garbage. What is a non-offensive garbage? Like, this is recycling. I don't know what it is. Like a soda can that your mom already like rinsed out before she put it in the recycling. That's what this cereal is. Unoffensive, but just nothing. Except it'll make kids happy that they had their favorite hero. Is Mario a hero? Do people look up to Mario because he jumps around? Maybe I just don't find his frame inspiring, his figure. I know that's a terrible reason to have a hero. Maybe I should be more open-minded than that. Hey, also, let's give it credit. 6 years old cereal, and it still tastes okay. That is good enough for me. So I'm happy with it. Thanks for the memories, Mario, Cappy. Not many memories, but some memories of Cappy because I did play that game. But really, this is in honor of childhood. It tastes just like the mixed berry spiky stars of my childhood. As far as rating goes, I mean, it's not great. It's no Sour Patch Kids. So I don't know, maybe a 2, because it's not that bad. But I'd never eat it again. Even if it came back out, I'd be really suspicious of poor Mario. So 2. Again, I have no rating system. I've even tried to be funny with it. I just don't know. 2 out of 5 stuffs. Well, friends, we did it. We talked. We ate. That's about it. Short and sweet episode of Cerealsly, but now it's enough. Remember, I'm giving the cereal a pretty low 2 out of 5. Actually, you know what? Plus another 0.5 for innovation in the box functionality. That is 2.5 out of 5. Here we goes. If you want to try today's cereal for yourself, it'll cost you a little bit more than usual because you'll have to get it on eBay. And if you haven't yet, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with what cereal we should look at together in a future episode. Until then, never be soggy, my friends. Bye-bye.